Guten Abend, gute Nacht, mit Rosen bedacht, mit Näglein besteckt, schlupft unter die Deck. Morgen früh, wenn Gott will, wirst du wieder besteckt. No, geweckt. Geweckt. Morgen früh, wenn Gott will, wirst du wieder geweckt. Oh, Madonna. I definitely meant to transpose this, but what the hell? Here we go. Hey, Richard. Hey, David. Lullaby and good night with roses bedight with roses bedight. My God, with lilies o'erspread his baby's wee bed. Lay thee down now and rest. May thy slumber be blessed. Lay thee down now and rest. May thy slumber be blessed. Okay, I'm singing you a lullaby right at the start of the show. Just trying to get everybody snore. I want everyone to snore. Guten Abend, gute Nacht, mit Rosen bedacht, mit Näglein besteckt, schlupft unter die Deck. Morgen früh, wenn Gott will, wirst du wieder geweckt. Morgen früh, wenn Gott will, wirst du wieder geweckt. All right, well, good evening. Welcome. Willkommen. Welcome to the, oh, good, I put everyone to sleep. That was the idea. Welcome to the nosho for Sunday, the 2nd of June, 2024. I was just looking at some songs to sing tonight, and this was hours and hours ago, and then I forgot to transpose that one. Oh yeah, Neuro Geezer mentions when a bee lies sleeping. You mentioned that before. I wrote it down. I listened to it. It's not. I don't think it's for me. It's a Barbara Streisand tune. I'm not saying Barbara Streisand tunes aren't for me all the time, but I didn't feel like that one was that one. Lullaby, lullaby, and good night, thy mother's delight. Bright angels beside, my darling, abide. These are some weird English translations. They will guard thee at rest. Thou shalt wake on my breast. They will guard, the angels will guard you. They will guard thee and rest. Thou shalt wake on my breast. Sleeping, by the way, wake on my breast. You really shouldn't fall asleep with your baby. Consult Dr. Spock. Not that Dr. Spock, the other Dr. Spock. Actually, both of the Dr. Spocks will probably agree on that. Don't go to sleep with your baby. I mean, it's okay if your baby falls asleep on your breast, but you don't want to fall asleep also. That's not recommended. By the AMA, the American Medical Association, by the AKC, the American Kennel Club, by APAC, by AAA, by AA. None of the organizations recommend that. You go to sleep, then the baby goes to sleep. Don't sleep at the same time. Never sleep with a baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Dave, Dave. Okay. Hello, Dave in LA. Hello, Richard in Pennsylvania. Hello, David in New York. Hello, Leslie. Bonsoir. Um, hey, Marisa. Nice to see you, Marisa Verli. Welcome to the show. Hello, Dad. Hello. Hello, Donald. Did I get everybody? Thank you. Hey, Mary in Chicago. Welcome back from the lake. I hope you had a fun weekend. So yeah, I was somehow these lullabies jumped out at me. Oh, this is what I wanted to say about that one. So that's Brahms' famous lullaby. So the English translation, um, I was just wondering how old it is. I think it's 200 years old, that tune. We can look it up. It's probably from the I don't know, 1840s. Let me look that up. What the hell? You know, we got time. Brahms lullaby. There it is. Brahms lullaby. What year was that? 1868. Okay, so it's newer than I thought. In fact, it's newer than those Stephen Foster songs from 2 nights ago. That's interesting. That last Stephen Foster song we did was 1864. So this is who knew? So Brahms, late 19th century. But in German, the lyric, it's kind of funny because that English translation is you can hear it's like they will guard thee at rest, thou shalt wake on my breast. So it's upbeat. But the German is morgen früh, wenn Gott will. So tomorrow, early tomorrow, God willing, you will wake up. So, it's a much more, the stakes are much higher in the original. Early tomorrow morning, you might wake up, you might not. That's, yeah. La 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 la. Oh, there's a second verse in the German also. Guten Abend, gute Nacht, von Englein bewacht. So you're guarded by angels. Die zeigen im Traum, die Herr Christkindleins Baum. In your dreams, the angels show you your Christmas tree. Schlaf nun selig und süß. Sleep now, happy and sweet. Schau im Traums Paradies. See paradise in your dreams. See heaven in your dreams. Schlafen selig und süß. Sleep happy and sweetly. See paradise in your dreams. That's nice. So the first verse, you might not awake. The first verse is a little scary. The second verse, you get to see heaven. That's nice. Good evening. This is the no-show for the 2nd of June. I am Ethan Hirschenfeld. Hey, Mom. Thanks. Glad you made it on to the show. Hello, everybody. The Brahms Lullaby, 1868. Okay, now we have this Welsh number. Again, it's in a weird key. Hey, Blique. Hey, Blue Lady. I hope everyone had a great weekend. The weekend is still upon us. I was thinking of a funk. I was trying to write a funk song earlier. I don't do a lot of funk on the show. Anyway, you can see I didn't get very far with it. I was just doing all of those all of those chords that are those minor seventh things. Anyway, if you know any funk composers, I'm in the market for a funk composer to collaborate with. I have a few funk quartets. Hey, Anne. Hey, Janie. Nice to see you. The dogs are all sleeping. They listened to my lullaby. All right, here's a... Sleep, my child, and peace attend thee all through the night. That was weird. I started singing that one, and Hildy woke right up. This is the anti-lullaby. Sleep, my child, and peace attend thee all through the night. Guardian angels. Look at that, more angels. Apparently that's a thing in a lullaby. Once you get a lullaby going, you got to call on the angels, I guess, to protect the sleeper. I guess that's a thing. That must be a superstitious, quasi-medical thing from the old days, before the germ theory of disease took hold. People thought that, I guess, spirits came in the night and took you away, took you to your next iteration. So the lullabies seem to call on the angels. Anyway, guardian angels, God will send thee all through the night. Soft the drowsy hours are creeping, hill and vale in slumber sleeping. I my loving vigil keeping all through the night. Wah, 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 la, dee, da, 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 dee, da, all through the night. Oh, Edelweiss, that's a great request. Thank you, Janie. Yeah, that's sort of a kind, of a piece with the stuff I've been singing lately. Soft the drowsy hours are creeping, hill and vale in slumber sleeping. I my loving vigil keeping all through the night. All through the night, keeping my vigil. You know, all these old-timey photos of people playing the ukulele, I always see their thumbs up. They're always strumming like this. I don't know, like keep on trucking. I like to get my thumb into a sort of, like an imaginary pick. All right, that's All Through the Night. That is a Welsh folk song. I saw an incredible video on Instagram the other day. I sent it to my friend whose grandparents are from Wales. The one time I visited Wales, I was with him. We went to their local pub. This was 30 years ago. And we had I think shepherd's pie, or maybe it was rarebit. I think we had shepherd's pie. I don't think I ate the shepherd's pie, but anyway, it was a real old-timey Welsh pub. The town was called Llandudno. Llandudno. Those Welsh words. Some of them begin with a double L, which is pronounced Llandudno. Llandudno. Anyway, you can look up Llandudno. When I was a little kid, we had a competition at my school. It was called Outrun the Rabbi. So the rabbi would get angry. He would want to punish you, and then you would start running. No, I'm kidding. That was that was not a game. Although I did go to a religious school until the age of 11, and I did have some run-ins with the law. Let's just put it this way. I fought the law, and the law won. I fought the ancient Jewish law, and the ancient Jewish law won. I did spend quite a bit of time at the principal's office, the principal / rabbi. In any case, I have no idea what I was talking about, how I got onto that topic. I was talking about whales. I was talking about, suddenly I was in school. All through the night. Just reading, catching up with comments. Oh, Edelweiss, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna break that one out. What was I talking about? Why did that come up? Why did my childhood run-ins with the law? Shepherd's pie. Yeah, I was talking about shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. That's a line from Sweeney Todd. That's a good one. A little sheep. A little priest. A little priest. That's funny, Donald. Yeah, that opening scene of Goodfellas. When you see his run-in with the his sort of criminal upbringing. I don't know, that thought went in one neuron and out the other. Okay, another lullaby. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. I know this is a Christmas song also, but it's kind of a lullaby. Shepherd's pie. Yeah, what was the shepherd's pie? What the hell was I talking about? Where was I going with that? Shepherd's pie. Jeez. Don't know. Oh, I wanted to mention, I was inspired by, well, two things. Last night we were talking about maybe having a guest on the show. So tonight, after this show, I'm going to do what I was doing. You know, this show began a year ago as the No Promo Show on Instagram. And then 2 months ago, it moved to YouTube, and it's the No Show. So the No Show is every night here at 9 o'clock. My friend's grandparents. Yeah, I was talking about that. No, that wasn't it. In any case, tonight, after this show on YouTube, this is the No Show happening here on YouTube every single night. Put it in your calendars, July 14th, the 1-year anniversary show. I'm going to sing a few French numbers and some Union numbers in honor. That was the year anniversary of the strike beginning. So tonight, after the show, I am going back over to Instagram to interview my friend Drew Valens, who was a guest. He was one of my first guests on the No Promo show a year ago. And Drew is hosting, yes, Joe Hill. That's the tune, exactly. I'm going to sing the Union song. I love that song. Paul Robeson singing it. So I'm going to be interviewing Drew later. Drew is a really interesting guy. He's an actor, and he's a good friend of mine. We know each other from the pool. He's a really terrific swimmer. But he's an actor, and he has a real long history and association with Franz Kafka. He's done various original theatrical works based on the writings of Kafka. He has another one of those coming up. Kafka has something called the Burrow. You know, like Dostoevsky has Notes from the Underground, and Ralph Ellison has Invisible Man. There are these works of literature about hermits or people who live underground or who withdraw from society. So Kafka has one of those. It's called The Burrow. And Drew has a one-person show coming up soon, an adaptation of The Burrow. But tomorrow in New York, in honor of the 100th anniversary of the death of Franz Kafka, Drew is hosting a thing in a public space. It might be Washington Square Park. We'll have him explain where it is. And there's going to be a microphone, and people will read and talk about Kafka. So yeah, Donald, how I had guests on. Yeah, for the whole first, say, 4 or 5 months of the show, it was guest. It was a guest most nights. Yeah, it was an interview show. That was the origins of the show. All through the night. Oh, it was something about a competition. That's what I was talking about. Outrunning. Wow, there's a big bug flying around the lamp. It's officially summer. What the hell is that? I think it's just the run-of-the-mill fly. I think it's just a fly, but it's a big one. A big mama. Wah, 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 wah. All through the night. Where are my glasses? Here, I'm going to put my glasses on, and maybe I can tell you, I can identify what that bug is. Oh, it's a stink bug. Oh man, I'm going to grab that off the lamp and show it to you. No, it's a stink bug. La 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 la. All through the night. Hey, buddy. All right, I got it. I got it right here. There he is. Oh, and he flew away. Oh, he's on my keyboard. Oh, he's on the 8. He's on the key, the 8 key. Oh, now he's crawling up the screen of the iPhone. It would be interesting to see if what the bug would type if you just let the bug go loose on the keyboard. He's crawling up the screen. All right, buddy. I'll take you outside after. All right, Silent Night. That's what we were doing. Yes, now it's a nature program. I'm going to talk about the origins of the stink bug. Man, I like these Christmas songs. I am in the Christmas song chapter here. Oh, that's funny. That is Kafka-esque. Yeah. Maybe that's my friend Drew. Maybe he turned into a bug. Yeah, because in the Metamorphosis, it doesn't say cockroach. People think he turns into a cockroach, but it says something else. It says something like a bug or a vermin or something. Okay. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night. That's by someone named Franz Gruber. The original words were by Joseph Murr. Oh, that bug is really flying around. They seem like beetles, but then they, I don't know, they're a little more angular than your average beetle, and they seem a little more aerodynamic. Well, that was a little abridged. I don't know, that tonight's show felt abridged to me. Assassin bugs, Richard. I don't know what those are. Yeah, let me look and see. I want to just look something up about no quash it. No, I won't be quashing anything. I don't squash bugs. I'm a vegan. I'm a bug lover. I'm just checking. Yeah, no, Edelweiss is not in the public domain. I am becoming a little more judicious about avoiding copywritten songs. I have to figure out exactly what I'm doing as far as that stuff goes, but I'm avoiding them for the time being. Yeah, that was my little tour, a little brief tour through the world of lullabies. Well, there is a really good Yiddish lullaby. I have a Yiddish songbook here, but I do not have that one prepared. I was reading a Kafka story the other day, just because I have a book of his stuff here, and it's a story called, I think, Bloomfeld, about a mature bachelor, and it's about Bloomfeld's balls. He has these balls. Oh, hey, Drew, how you doing? Drew is watching, so join us in just a couple of minutes over on Instagram. I'm going to have to figure out very soon how to add guests here on StreamYard. But for right now, just to keep it simple, I'm going to go over to Instagram. So my Instagram is E. Hirschenfeld. E. Hirschenfeld at Instagram. You can see how to spell my name. So it's just, if you go to Instagram, it's E. Hirschenfeld. And in a couple of minutes, Drew and I will be talking about his Kafka event, which is happening tomorrow. I believe it's in Washington Square Park. It could be in another park. And his upcoming Kafka adaptation, his theatrical adaptation, The Burrow. Yes, Washington Square Park, The Burrow. The Burrow. Not the Burrow with a GH. It's not like about the Bronx. It's about a hole in the ground and a guy who dwells in it. I'll be loving you always. Oh, right. That's right. Oh, der Bau is what the borough is called, which just is like the building in German. Yes, I was discussing the balls. So This guy's balls, Bloomfeld's elderly balls. He's this bachelor who lives in like a fifth floor walk up, and he thinks he might want to have a dog. He's excited about the idea of having a dog, but he thinks it'll complicate his life. But then suddenly he finds himself in possession of this pair of balls. Like I picture them as like sort of lacrosse balls or tennis balls, and they're bouncing around. They're sort of behaving like a pair of chihuahuas. They're these balls that are suddenly in his apartment that are bouncing around and behaving mischievously, not letting him sleep. And so the story, it's absurd and it's supernatural. And then he has to scheme to kind of get rid of the balls and um, maybe hand them off to someone. And then the story just kind of goes in another direction. It's a bizarre story. Um, la 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 la. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, indeed. Don't squash it. So those are two reasons that I won't squash it. One, because I don't kill bugs, and two, because it'll be stinky. That's why they call them stink bugs. And a little sip of seltzer. And do a little politicking while I'm at it. Movement Voter Project. Movement Voter Project. Please go to www.movement.vote. www.movement.vote. Movement Voter Project. MVP. www.movement.vote. Please check them out. Please donate $1 to help save our democracy. I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true always. When the things you planned need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair always. That's when I'll be there always. Not just for an hour, not just for a day, not just for a year, but always. Always here at 9. I am always here at 9. From 9 to 9:30 on the East Coast, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for your eyes. Thank you for your ears. Thank you for your minds. Thank you for your hearts. Thank you for your souls. Thank you for your mortal coils. Thank you for all of your coils. And I'll see you here tomorrow night. But before tomorrow night, please join me in 2 minutes, 2 minutes from now, on Instagram at E. Hirschenfeld, where I will be speaking with my good friend Drew Valens about his Kafka projects, the Kafka things coming up, his one-person performance of an adaptation, an original adaptation of The Burrow, and his Kafka event tomorrow on the 100-year anniversary of the death of Franz Kafka, tomorrow on a microphone in Washington Square Park. I am Ethan Hirschenfeld. This is the nosho. Thanks for joining. See you tomorrow, or see you in 1 minute on Instagram Live. Good night.